with that out of the way, let's talk about main topic number 2. And the second main topic involves food delivery. Now, those of you who have been, still doing, the gig economy stuff, you'll know that rideshare is way down, and you'll know that, food delivery is way up. There's a reason Uber made acquiring a food delivery service a priority this year. They're trying to strengthen their hold on food delivery. But there's also been controversies about how these food delivery companies have been price gouging customers and the restaurants. There's, like with the rideshare, we're discovering that, hey, the only people who really, win in these situations are the delivery companies, the restaurants, and the customers, and even the drivers typically lose unless the driver gets like a super fat tip. Well, a lot of cities actually decided that they were going to force these companies to have a cap on their service fee. Like, you can't charge more than this to deliver food because right now we're in a pandemic and people are getting more things delivered than before. That gives you almost a license to abuse your delivery fee, and you just can't do it. Well, a lot of companies did abuse the fee, and they continued to not follow it. However, DoorDash has admitted that it did violate San Francisco's cap on restaurant delivery fees, and they are promising a refund. So here's what the article says. Numerous San Francisco restaurants trying to survive on takeout service during the pandemic have also quietly been dealing with an unexpected financial hurdle. 30% commission fees from DoorDash, despite the fact the city capped fees at 15% from food delivery apps in April. San Francisco chef Christine Siskel, who runs a popular fried chicken spot in San Francisco's Mission District neighborhood, drew attention to the fees on social media earlier this week. Siskel posted a screenshot on Twitter of a DoorDash transaction at his restaurant that showed 30% commission rates for pickup and delivery orders. Quote, "It was impossible for restaurants before COVID to survive with all these apps and their fees. If you're giving 25 to 30% to an app, there's no way you're going to survive or even get ahead." Now, here's to DoorDash's credit. A DoorDash spokesperson said the company, which has thousands of restaurant partners, and they put partners in quotations because sometimes they're unwilling partners, is aware of the 30% commission rate and that the charges were made in error. And they have said, "We have corrected this error affecting fewer than 10 of our San Francisco restaurant partners and will be issuing reimbursements to these restaurants." Siskel said despite multiple calls to the company, he has not been told of any reimbursement plans. So, first of all, what's going on? Like, is this person going to get their refund? I don't know. I mean, DoorDash says they're aware of it and that they are going to issue a refund, but will they actually do it? Because keep in mind, these companies, they're always going to say, oh yeah, we made a mistake, we're going to be refunding, we're going to be doing this. And they're doing that because they want to look good in the article. But this person, Justin Phillips, of the San Francisco Chronicle, decided to contact the chef, before he published and said, hey, so they told me that they were going to reimburse you. And he said, well, I haven't heard of any reimbursement plan. So if I were Justin, I would probably continue to follow up with this guy, see if DoorDash actually makes good to refund this money. Now, if they do, good for them. Definitely mad respect that they do that. But if they don't, well, I'm not going to be too surprised. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed that DoorDash admitted any wrongdoing at all, because you also saw Postmates basically violating San Francisco's cap and saying like, well, the cap isn't really clear what it entails. Maybe it means this, maybe that. I don't know. It needs to be, we need to figure it out. Like, what does it actually, like, it means you don't charge more than 15%. That's what it means. But these companies play dumb because they can't. And who's going to sue them? Seriously, who's going to sue them for not following the law? I mean, they've been breaking it for years. So DoorDash got caught. They have said they will give this guy his money back, but the chef has said that, well, we have not heard anything to that effect. We don't know if they're actually going to do that. So I'm wondering if hopefully there'll be a follow-up article to see if this guy actually gets his money back. Because if he doesn't get his money back, I mean, it's not going to be surprising at all. It will be disappointing, but it wouldn't be too surprising. But, all these companies have been violating this, and I think the longer this pandemic goes on and the more they realize that people aren't going to be suing them over, not following the fee cap, they're just going to flaunt it even more. But I would like to know what you think of this. Do you agree that DoorDash will refund the money? Do you think they won't refund the money? Or do you think that, well, who knows what's going to happen in this situation? Do you think this was made in error, or do you think DoorDash was deliberately being obtuse until they got caught? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly.